Hello, everyone, and welcome back.
Hey, how we doing out there? All love, all love. It's the Sunday Digest, episode 10. How we doing?
We're doing
10
great.
fingers, 10
Great.
toes. We
It's
got them
actually
down.
12. It's actually episode 12,
Oh,
but
we on 12. Okay.
we're on 12. Yeah,
Oh, gosh.
But we don't agree with 12.
that's
Okay.
so today
Okay.
it's
So today is 10. 10 toes, 10 toes.
10 toes. 10
10
toes.
toes. You know, we always 10 toes down here at the Sunday Digest. We out
So
there, we outside, we out there, we out flying somewhere, doing something. Everybody's weekend was crazy. I think that's why today's start was a little crazy. Everything's been going crazy, but in a good way. I think everything's been elevating and taking off for everybody here at Sunday Digest. How was your weekend?
It was thrilling and eventful.
Yes. And a lot of things have been going on this weekend, and it's been outstanding. You know, A Boogie with the hoodie was over at Big Night Live. I know Wolf and Rose was down in line with the vibes. Oh
Yeah.
man, y'all must have had a crazy dope night.
It was fantastic. There was so many people there in support of A Boogie with the hoodie. We were just dancing and having a good time, going with the vibes. Shay was working it out on the dance floor, so it was nice to see. It was a good weekend for sure.
There was a bunch of events all around New England. I saw everybody doing their thing. Exit Fame and C4 had a beautiful event, live bands out in Weymouth. I wanted to take off and see that, but I could not make it out to Weymouth. But shout out to them. I posted up the new song on my page, so y'all go check that out. Definitely in support. I know Greatness had a show this weekend as well, was lighting up over at the Cantab. So
Yeah.
we were all over the place. There was stuff out, in everywhere, all around New England. So I'm sure everybody was vibing, somewhere and getting their vibration on with the music. So just tap in and make sure that you're checking in somewhere. Tap in with the music and get your vibration on.
Absolutely. You know, big shout out to Mass Spirits and Brickside. That was an incredible event. We unified on Friday night at the Cantab. You know, big shout outs also to the Future, the Rap the Ruler show, May 27th. The Terminology, the hoodies, Sunday Digest in the building, Wolfbane on the MIC.
Yes, sir.
Greatness ASF hosting the event. It's about to be a movie. You don't want to miss out.
That's right.
But in the meantime, in between time, you need to get that merch. You see it's on here. You see the Sunday Digest merch.
Yeah, that's
Catch
a
it with
lit shirt.
wolfandroads.com. Get your merch today. You see the poster right there too. You see it right there. Ooh, it's there. It's there. You got tees, backpacks, chancletas.
Yeah, whatever you need. Come on down.
Kid back to school, they can go in with Wolf and Rose swag. We even got kicks.
Yep.
Definitely. Also, I want to shout out May 2nd. There will be a show that I will be at with my worst behavior over there with Loco the Demon. You know what I'm saying? It's going down in the basement. You already know. Zay Zillis will be in the building. It's BSR in the building. It's about to be crazy. I don't know. I'm gonna be on my worst behavior. So definitely step out in the building. Wolf and Rose will be in the building. I know we're gonna have Greatness ASF with us. We're gonna step out. So
And on May 3rd, I'm hosting the Bridgeside Cypher in the Graffiti Alley. Bring your paws.
Bring your
lyrics. We outside with it. Ooh, it's a crazy weekend already. We're not even there yet.
There's a lot going on.
Right. But also, you got to get your beats from DJ Wolfbane on BeatStars, if not on wolfandrose.com. You got to tap in with me and Hot Raw 617. We at the Jungle every Wednesday night, baby. Open mic karaoke 6 to 1. But we got breaking news.
Always.
We're here to share and digest with you.
Welcome
What's
to the
new?
Sunday Digest.
We
And
digest and the
Happy
newsroom.
newsroom.
Dive in, baby.
Welcome to.
Newsroom.
All right, guys,
Live
we
in
got
the newsroom.
a lot of good stuff. But first up on our list, Snoop Dogg partners with NBC Universal to launch Death Row Pictures. Isn't that awesome?
Wow, that's dope. Wow, the elevation of Snoop Dogg and his business mindset is just remarkable. Like Snoop's been literally on practically so many different movie scenes, sitcom show scenes, also gospel album, country
Mhm.
album, hip hop mogul, author, coach. And the list can continue on. Cannabis connoisseur.
Right.
So much that he does, so much that he shares, and so much that he gives back from young Snoop Doggy Dogg to the Dogfather.
Mhm.
Man, he just keeps adding more echelons of greatness upon his resume. I can't wait to see what is to come of this. Might be the story, might be more music intertwined with things on NBC.
Right.
But regardless, man, the return on our investment is going to be crazy. His residuals just keep piling up. If I could invest in Snoop stock, I would.
There's a
Clearly,
Snoop
you're
coin.
winning, bro.
Is there a Snoop coin coming soon?
Like,
Right.
you at the Olympics, you are one of the few artists that perform for the Trump presidency. A lot of people might look at that and be like, "Oh man," but at the end of the day, it's like you did it. So you did it, bro. Like it is what it is. It's
Mhm.
still Snoop Dogg, regardless.
So how we think about like, so this will bring about a lot of like new movies, a lot of different like self-written stuff
I'm
that,
excited.
yeah, I mean, the future of this is really like open and
Right.
broad. So, I mean, a lot of people in the industry who are really like looking to make movies, like, there's a lot of artists right now that are looking to like become more into the acting.
Right. You know what I want to see in this situation? I want to see Snoop Dogg kind of give a nice pocket to Master P. I think that would be dope. I think that would be incredible because Master P did it for him. So I know that Snoop's been giving back to Master P, but I really feel that with this particular opportunity, I think that would be dope to
Yeah.
incorporate Master P in a lot of like what's to come with the Death Row Pictures.
Well, definitely Snoop's going to be returning to The Voice on NBC because he had previously done that. He's now going to be returning to The Voice on NBC now that he has this pocket with the network. And then just to talk about this huge announcement comes as a high point, with 40 million records sold, 21 studio albums, 20 Grammy nominations. A cultural impact continues to grow, and with time recognized him as one of the world's 100 most influential people.
Wow.
So Snoop's just doing what Snoop does since he's hit the scene. You know what I'm saying? Just keep elevating, and
Yeah.
especially because I just want to point something out. Okay,
Mhm.
you just have to understand Snoop came into this with his life partner. And you have to understand when you have a strong woman behind you that has supported you through thick and thin and has been the mother, the supporter, the rider with you. This is where you can reach the goals and the aspirations in your life. And you have to continue to support her just like she supports you. And they show that. Boss Lady, his wife, I give her the kudos all day long. She keeps that man running like a smooth, well-oiled machine. Snoop
Right.
says it. He could not do what he does without her. She has been that backbone. So when you say Snoop, you better say Boss Lady.
Facts.
Oh, every good king needs an amazing queen, and that's really it. And I think all of our viewers would agree.
Because I give her kudos. Shout out to them as a family, as a unit. Because it just shows the elevation, because we have to see where Snoop has come from and just how when I read that list of his accomplishments throughout life and all his achievements and accolades, You know, he's a great man in that sense. And you see that his family unit, his backbone, his everything, just how it all rolls.
Mm-hmm.
And so those are very important cornerstones and pieces that we can take as seeing how some of the other, you know, pieces in the industry, how they all fall apart. We look at Rihanna and we look at ASAP, right? You know, how they're a power couple. They're a very, you know, influential couple because they have each other's back, and they're backbone to each other. And that's the same thing with Snoop and his wife, and other couples that we see, like Denzel and his wife, you know, how she's been that backbone and support with him. And he speaks about that relationship of the support that you need, especially in this industry, being alone sometimes and not having the real supportive people in your corner, and having somebody who really supports you throughout all this is very important. So shout out to his family, shout out to wifey, boss lady.
That part.
Stamp on it.
Well, good luck to Snoop Dogg on his ventures, on this new opportunity, and I hope it is a door opening for so many others. And I can't wait to see the future of the business.
Absolutely.
So much.
All right.
Oh man, no way. Kim Kardashian is reportedly top choice to portray Whitney Houston in the remake of The Bodyguard. Man,
Yes.
How we feeling about
what the?
Okay, now Warner Brothers, you know, Warner Brothers is remaking this movie in the studio, and Unexpected Chronicles lead to the role because they wanted to bring out a global superstar and a reality TV mogul considered, because she's a top name in the list of the role, simply because of the fact that she fits the role of being a mogul, being somebody that would have a bodyguard, and people would be, in that sense, wanting her in that way and chased in that way. And that's why they feel she would fit the role. So
Wow.
not maybe in the sense of her being like Whitney, but she believes she has what it takes to be the major movie star. She'd be perfect for The Bodyguard, and she knows it. Everyone is very excited.
When
you say bodyguard, what do you mean by that? When you say mogul, what do you mean by that?
Because of her fashion line and her makeup line and all of those things that make Kim Kardashian a mogul.
Last time I checked, she started on the bottom and then she got here.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
I feel Hollywood should revisit this idea. And
they said that the singing's no problem. You know, they'll just use barely any singing.
Now, if this is going to be a, let's say, a new rendition or a new version of The Bodyguard, and this is the depiction that they're going in the direction of, that makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Do not tarnish the Queen Whitney Houston's name.
I know.
With a Kardashian.
I know.
Exactly. They said that the remake will claim a new version. It will not follow the same musical formula, because they know they can't. They will have hell in a handbasket if they try to come for my Queen Whitney. Don't play with me. Do you understand? That is my baby. Whitney's, look, when I saw that, I'm not gonna play with y'all. Look, this is me talking. I saw that go across my timeline. I said, are they playing with me right now? Kim, there's no way you can be ever the Queen with me. Okay, that's my baby. And I said, ooh, they out their mind. They must have bumped their head too many times.
Yeah.
So, you know, Kim, if we're doing a new version, yes, okay, I understand the concept, because they're making it into like she's a mogul, she's somebody that needed a bodyguard, and you know, falls for the relationship with her bodyguard. Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
what played in my head was the scene where Whitney Houston is singing, and as you know, as the song continues on, and then the Kim Kardashian version. North, let's do a TikTok video together.
I just, it horrifies me actually. It horrifies me to like think.
What are we talking about right now?
That's what I'm saying. It's very borderline what the duck. It's very borderline.
Borderline with the duck moment.
If you think, I was just about to say, if you think this should have been the what the duck moment, please put a comment below.
I mean, maybe.
But wait and watch for the what the duck moment because it's worth it.
Hold on.
Hold on now.
I don't know what. Maybe it should have been because I don't know if she's because y'all knew she could never know.
No, I mean the goodness, honest truth is that she could never portray her ever. Like exactly. So I mean, there will never be an actress out there that I think would be good enough too, but especially like not Kim Kardashian.
Right.
So I don't even know why it's a conversation. I really don't. I mean, she could make her own movie about herself and probably have more success. I really do think so. I mean, she's had that reality show for
you know who could do a young Whitney?
Who?
Homegirl that did The Little Mermaid. I think she could do a young Whitney. Like prior to the fame.
Prior to the fame? Yeah, I mean
Hollywood. Sunday Digest said it first. We better get our residuals.
What about Brandy? She's the only one who's been close enough to her to get the mannerisms. To has sang with her. Do you understand where she could? You understand, but where it could be.
That's if they went with like the action. Remember, they said they were staying away. They were straying away from certain things.
Yeah.
But if they made a movie that was not straying away from those certain things, and they actually made it depicted of like realistic, more realistic, then they would need a totally different actress. You know,
right.
But they're setting the role for her, and I don't think that it's right. I think that's just a bad storytelling, bad history telling at that.
They said they based it around Kim. They basically built the role around Kim because they wanted it to be a remake of The Bodyguard, but they built the role around Kim because she's a mogul. She's all of these things that would fit the role of somebody of, and I was just kind of confuzzled by that because you can't remake, you can't say to the people, we're going to remake The Bodyguard. When you say those words after we have lived through Whitney's era of The Bodyguard and Mel, Kevin Costner and like all of that, like, are you serious? And you're gonna tell us that you're putting Kardashian.
They're remaking everything.
Her as the remake. Even her as the remake is you telling us like, what? You just defame, you trying to defame my girl? I don't think so. Even the remake is a defame because that's the queen.
all I have to say is this. There's AMC, there's Fire Stick, and wait until it comes on TV. I'm not seeing any of it. I'm skipping through the commercial on top of it.
Is there the freebie or the bootleg? Which or none of it?
I still wouldn't watch it.
Oh man.
Okay. Yeah, we passing by that on the even on this way.
And on to the next news, right?
I have so much more to say, but I just don't want. I'm just trying to be nice,
No, I know you are.
Yeah.
Big X the Plug ices Jimmy Kimmel out with 100K diamond Texas chain. Oh man, yo, Jimmy's hilarious. I bet he was literally like, for me?
What? For me?
That's dope. That's so dope. Like, you know what? Big X the Plug has been really doing a lot since he emerged from the double XL, like new freshmen, and he's consistent. He's been doing so much dope music, especially for like the Texas scene, and it's all about consistency. And when you ever are on the front cover of Double XL, some people use it to elevate, and some people you just hear about them. Then 2 years later, they start dropping things, but it got to a point where you just forgot about them because it's like, bro, where you been for the last 2 years? Like now you're dropping stuff. So shout out to Big X the Plug. Keep doing incredible work. Keep doing these collaborations. I've been seeing you. You're doing a lot of dope stuff, man.
Mhm.
Hey, keep it going. Keep it going.
I mean, I think that if you can do it, that's fantastic. And I mean, his reaction must have been something.
Oh, absolutely.
It must have been something. So
I
I mean, to get a gift like that, like from any, just from anybody, what do you say? I bet he had something funny to say for sure.
Well, that was a great gift. And that was, I'm sure, just to get his reaction and like to be like, yo, we love you. You know what I'm saying? We rocking with you. And I don't know. That probably just lit his whole face up along with the diamonds. His teeth was glowing along with the diamonds. So, just it's good to see people in those types of like good camaraderie type situations when you see that people really rock with somebody. And that's how in the hip hop game people show love, because they exchange gifts of jewelry. It's like, yo, homie, I'm getting you a chain. He's like, yo, we really booked with you. So to tell Jimmy Kimmel, I really ups with you, and hand him that chain was love. So
that's awesome.
I appreciate that, and I love to see that, and that was great. It was great.
All I know is that if he gives that chain to his homeboy Guillermo, he's gonna probably like fall on the ground because like we watch the show over here. Shout out to well, keep shining, baby.
Yeah, right. Keep shining.
It's fresh. I see you, sir.
You icy.
Icy now. That's some great news. Some great news. Travis Scott could be set to make his wrestling debut alongside John Cena.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Time out. So this news is a little bit late. So Travis Scott actually fought in WrestleMania with John Cena against Cody Rhodes, and Travis Scott got Cody Rhodes' finisher.
Okay.
Because the last time that Travis Scott was with The Rock and with John Cena during the Royal Rumble, Travis Scott smacked Cody Rhodes on the ground, which ended up busting Cody Rhodes' lip.
I heard that.
So because of that, Cody Rhodes gave him his receipt, gave him his finisher, laid him out, but John Cena did win the championship. And Travis Scott and John Cena both had a victory lap holding up their individual titles at the end of WrestleMania. Shout out to Travis Scott. You
shout out to
another Richter scale earthquake because you were holding up your hardcore championship, and Mr. John Cena was holding up the undisputed championship, being number 17. He is now the GOAT of all time.
Wow.
In wrestling for championships held past Ric Flair.
Yes, I knew that. I knew it.
Wow.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna make that record before he. I knew it. Yes. Woo!
But on a side note, you remember we spoke about this, I think about 8 to 12 episodes ago, when Sexy Red had the opportunity to be in NXT for the WWE, but she decided to not do that.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that was a couple episodes ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, here's the fun fact. Travis Scott is now in this storyline with the WWE for, I think it's 2 pay-per-views coming up or 3 pay-per-views coming up. Cardi B is hosting it. It's a 2-night event. So I think Cardi B is going to end up getting incorporated into the WWE. And you're going to hear more Cardi B music. And I think that's pretty cool because Megan Thee Stallion already had her music as the opener for the SmackDown brand. And I just think it's really fun seeing hip hop getting intertwined in this entertainment business of wrestling. I think it's cool.
It really is. It really is cool.
I
There's a
love
lot
that.
of integration now with different everything media with hip hop,
Mhm.
which is really, really good to see.
I so love that. I have loved wrestling for so like my whole life. And if I could be one of the like wrestling girls, I so would want to.
I could totally see that. I could totally see that.
Yeah, like let me out there because I have had all my characters on like Raw, all the games. Like, let's load it up.
Your
Let's
outfit
go.
would be
'Cause
so
I got
crazy.
my characters ready, and I know my theme music, all that. Okay,
That's
so
it.
um,
That's so lit.
so that's why I'm just like I was disappointed with Sexy Red. I wanted her to take that. That was
Yeah.
it was a huge opportunity. And I get it. Like I said, maybe with the new baby and everything like that, it was really hard to kind of incorporate that. I understand, like as a mom, you know, it's hard to incorporate kids and the business and everything else into all of that, especially being a newer artist. She hasn't been as seasoned as Cardi. You know what I'm saying? Cardi has her schedule down. She has all her people. She's ready to, to go, and she can do those things more easily now.
Longer too, so she has more like
Her
experience.
longevity, and that's what I mean. That's why I said she's more seasoned. She has had her longevity in the game. So, but I'm very happy that Cardi's now getting her feet wet with this, and that's dope for her and for Travis, and to be next to John Cena. At this point in his career for Travis, to be coming in and to be touching with John Cena is really a great moment for Travis, not for Cena, and just for Travis to see it that way. I know that Travis is all, I'm a hip hop artist, but understand what John Cena is to wrestling. He's that man in wrestling. Right. and in hip hop, he has some hip hop tracks that people can go check out for John Cena. I don't know if y'all know or not, but our wrestling fans do. Okay. So
I mean, just the fact that, like, any way you cut the cake, you got to train for those things.
Yeah.
And to be in that and to have that conversation, knowing that you are literally a rap mogul, because Travis Scott he has became that in his short run in the hip hop culture. Yeah. And just to be in that situation, to go up to Paul Levesque, aka Triple H, and just have him tell you, I'm gonna need you to get hit. And it's like, yeah. But just imagine that conversation.
Yeah.
Like, that's dope.
Right.
Like, knowing that you're gonna be in WrestleMania, knowing that you're gonna get laid out.
Yeah.
But hey, at the end of the day, look at the kids now buying your music, buying your merch. Now your music was the theme for WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
How much plays is that? How much money did you get off of those 2 nights? It just blows my mind.
Sanity to me.
That's not even counting what's going to come up with Cardi B and whoever else ends up getting in those situations. They need to remake Celebrity Deathmatch.
They do. Celebrity Deathmatch. Crazy.
Yeah. Snoop Dogg now. Bring it back.
Snoop Dogg makes it. Oh man, first match.
Bring it back. Tell them that we said it here again on Sunday Digest. Bring it back. Right here on the Sunday Digest.
What do you think? Do you think that they should bring it back? How do you feel about this news? Unbelievable stuff, guys. I love the news so far. We're gonna go right on. Lil Durk's lyrics could free him from jail. Now, this is something that I put down in the newsroom because, guys, when do we hear that it could free? We always hear
the opposite.
Right? So it's definitely something to talk about. What do you feel about these lyrics that could potentially free him?
I want to hear the lyrics. I'm really curious what song would detail. I'm not having anything negative to say. I want nothing but the best for Lil Durk. So I want to hear it and I want to see what comes about it.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to know what are these freeing lyrics. But it's really strange to me how the system works. That's the words I'm gonna use right now. Because they real funny with it. You know, it's real convenient and on convenience. And that's the words I'm gonna use. And Young Dirk, I hope that it works for you and your plight trying to move forward in your life. Because that's what all of us are hoping that you can free yourself at this moment. So I would love to hear what they're saying are the freeing lyrics. This is strange to me. How one moment, I believe, how long ago was it? We had 1, 2, 3, 4 cases on the Sunday Digest that people were being brought into jail based on their lyrics, and they were bringing them in and frame and saying that they were using their lyrics against them in court. And now they're using lyrics to free people. So I'm not sure how we can, as like the judicial system, pick and choose.
Well, here at the Sunday Digest, we're all about fact checking, and we're all about making sure that we give you what's going on and keeping you up to date. So we will be coming back.
Yeah, we'll get back to that one.
Conversation. We will be touching base on this, and we will be sharing more results. Like, remember when we spoke about this?
I remember when we talked about that
information.
I mean, I will say this. They didn't say what the lyrics were. And they did just say that Lil Durk could see himself released from jail ahead of his murder for higher trial. And it would all be because of his lyrics, where at the same time, they're trying to use his lyrics against him.
Right.
So it's interesting to hear that.
It's a double-edged sword.
It is. And that's what, that's crazy.
Which side is
your
sharp?
Words are a double-edged sword.
Those scales of justice. I'm trying to decide.
Right.
Yeah.
And we will revisit this.
What do
y'all think? Do y'all think that this will help him prevail, or do you think that the lyrics that he has created is going to add to the fail?
Right. We want to know the lyrics too, and we're going to get back to that.
Yeah, once we get the lyrics, we will definitely visit that and read them out, quote, word for word.
And last but not least,
it's our favorite time of the day.
What the duck are we talking about right now?
What the duck?
I didn't understand. I almost said
Pause. Chris Brown is being sued for invasion of privacy by a fan claiming to be his wife.
Talk about the mannequin challenge. Are you waking up next to Chris Breezy? Or not?
Or not. So there was a fan who really believed that his tweets were in code to her. He said something about the dance.
Wait, what are you saying? What are you saying?
So she believed that like when she would see him online or she'd see him on TV, that he was speaking to her through code, that to show his affection and love toward her. It was one of those crazy fans.
That's why.
So why did he get sued?
For invasion of privacy. That she believes that he's invading her privacy.
Oh.
It's so strange, but there's people out here in the world like this, and that's what you'll find yourself on What the Duck moments on the Sunday Digest.
Oh, her therapist gave
Let
her
it
medication after that.
And the fact that it is a lawsuit at all just really blows my mind. The fact that it exists.
How would he get sued for her? No, listen.
It's gonna drop.
Listen, I am an advocate for mental health. Okay, yes. I'm an advocate for mental health.
As am I.
But there is a level. There is a level that we all must abide by, and once we cross those boundaries and those places that are just a little bit over the edge, where there is a delusion that starts to happen, we have to get medicated, and we have to make sure that the doctor is giving us the doses that we need. Because at that point, when Chris Brown is getting sued for interrupting and just coming into your life on some delusions on your phone, girl, he's not texting you. I promise he's not texting you. He got stuff out. He's doing too much on the tour. He's going worldwide doing, girl, go get a grip. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Your therapist needs to up the doses. If she, it's too much. This is why this is a what the duck moment, because Chris Brown got sued for some delusional girl that said he's
this is my favorite part about this whole story, is he's currently on tour right now. So some random person came up to him and was like, Chris Brown, can I get your autograph? And he's like, yeah, of course. You got served. Huh?
Yeah.
Opens it up. My wife is suing me for an invasion of privacy. His bodyguard, yo, Breezy, when'd you get married? What? That's why this is so funny, because I
does she have a scrapbook that she put together with little pieces that she cut up, from the, does she have a shrine somewhere in her house?
Listen, if Breezy goes missing, we all know what happened. It was this lady.
Make sure that the bodyguard, step up security, Breezy.
I know, seriously.
Step up security. It's getting bad out here.
Yep, really sweating you, Breezy. They're really sweating you.
Now, Sunday Digest friends, Sunday Digest family. What we're going to mention right now is not funny.
Yeah, this is not.
And at the end of the day, we do wish the best for the mental health of Kanye West. There's a lot that has been happening, and a lot that's been mentioned, and a lot that's been going on.
Mm-hmm.
From wearing KKK garments to wanting a KKK representative to say the N-word on the album, to things that occurred in a childhood situation with one of his family members. We are all Kanye fans, especially for the musical aspects. Outside of the musical aspects, we do want you to be well. We want nothing but the best for you. We just need someone to talk to you, and someone just to be there, just to listen. And, we want nothing but the best for you, sir.
Yeah, I would say, if I could have a sit down with Kanye West, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say that your music is amazing. You're a musical genius, and you are a genius, not just musical one. You have dope ideas. You have amazing gifts in the place that you are in. You can speak to the world like this. And because you have that, though, you have to understand who you're affecting. You know what I mean? If you're unwell and you're putting your unwellness out there, it's not good for the world. You got to take care of yourself, sir. And, I'm sorry people hurt you. And that doesn't mean that we should hurt others, though.
Right.
That's all. Keep making dope music and keep speaking to the world, and give, at least as long as you're giving healing, you're doing something good.
Right.
Kanye. First off, you need a long, hard hug, and you need a long, hard look in the mirror. You need to stop what you're doing. With all that power comes great responsibility. It's been said to you many, many times, but you seem to have forgotten. Not only do you have the eyes of the world upon you, but you have the eyes of your children upon you. And every move you make is putting one more slice in their back that they have to carry. Regardless of the world around us, they're your world. they're your responsibility. Forget everybody else, Kanye. Look at them babies that you made. They're your responsibility on this planet. And you need to stop what you're doing and take a second. Look at yourself in the mirror and change your position. And once you can heal everything that's deep down that's really been eating at you, because we know what it is, Kanye. We know what it is. You can heal yourself and you can get back to being the father that you were meant to be and the healer that you were meant to be to all of us as well. And we all love you. I love you, Kanye.
Love you, Kanye.
Yes, sir. Much love, Kanye.
Much love.
And that concludes our news for this week. We want to dive into the best part of the day that everyone always loves. The music video.
To the music. Work to the music.
As we dive in, tomorrow night, make sure you're available at the Midway Cafe over in Jamaica Plain. DJ Wolfbane will be spinning on the ones and twos. Don't miss it. A lot. Sunday Digest will be in the building, baby.
Yes, sir.
As we dive in, we're going to go right into it. And we're going to bring up Moneybagg Yo and Young Dolph. I ain't trying hard.
I ain't trying
hard.
R.I.P. Dolph. R.I.P. Dolph.
Go, real nigga, ex-drug dealer, now a public figure. Wig splitter, Louis head starve, I'm a drip spiller. I'm the type to slutter out and spoiler. If I'm fucking with you, break a phone, buy a bag, bitches love a toxic nigga. I'm switched up, ain't trying to argue with you, trying to hit you fresh as fuck. Every day a pitch of cheese, hold the bitch, the game business, that's the same as snitch. Ain't did no killing, we just took that blicket for an image. GIA certified, flawless diamonds, hurt her eye. Bad bitches coming left to right, I just can't decide. Trapper turned rapper overnight, I'm who they idolize. Patty cake, baker man, cooking chicken, selling pies. Yeah, top dog, sitting in $1 million car, get my rocks off. She hung up on her with a nigga, then she popped me off. That's why I stay outside my feelings and inside my bag. Protect the brand at all costs, I'm a bad bitch, get up. Brand at all costs, I'm a bad bitch, get up. Brand at all costs, I'm a bad bitch, get up. Brand at all costs, I'm a bad bitch, cooking chicken, selling pies. Yeah, top dog, sitting in $1 million car, get my rocks off. She hung up on her with a nigga, then she topped me off. That's why I stay outside my feelings and inside my bag. Protect the brand at all.
Let me tell you a little story about a snotty-nosed kid. He grew up piss poor with big dreams to get rich. He masterminded streets and learned how to dodge the pigs. And I like my bitch chocolate and thick. I grew up with priorities, but I always put my family first. Never had my heart broke by a bitch because I knew my worth. But I had my heart broke by my dog and that shit hurt. So what I did to ease the pain, drink a lot of syrup. Motherfuck the ops, put them in the dirt. First thing first, put them on the shirt. Tell a nigga in the neighborhood with the worst. Catch a box for me, kissing, I thought you a purse. Bitches throwing their panties at me like I'm Jennifer. I created my own wave and learned how to surf. I got my first million running through.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was a bop. That was a vibe. That's like a summertime vibe right there. We in the spring, almost in the summer. Let's fight for the heat. We're gonna go right to the streets. Wu-Tang, baby. Wu-Tang.
Throw it.
Warriors coolly high. Let's go. RZA, what up?
To the chambers.
Sopranos don't get a cut, then you can't live. That shit I learned on my first state bid. I took a brick and broke it down to 8 bigs. And drove a triple that across the Golden Gate Bridge. Be smart, streets will swallow you if you're not. It's a difference from being popular and being hot. We put in work to go go to the hospital, see the ops, and let them know it's back popping as soon as they leave the dock. I'm used to bread, I'm super fed, exclusive threads. I'm suited in Givenchy stars, Medusa heads. I'm the best shit, the proof is here. These rap groups are scared, niggas is praying to make it through the year. I know the feeling of prison, just make it through your bed. Back when my only objective was make it to the kids. They witnessed it, we businessmen, ex-coach stretches. VIP full of U-blows and Rolexes.
Cream up, the money long, my team's up. My queen bee in the honeycomb, she preen up. I'm linked up with them killer bees, them wings up. Midas King touch, hey y'all hoes, I'm King Just. Jesus, what you hearing is genius. That pro map, they can protest or bring cups. I cleaned up, but still ain't pulling my jeans up. In fact, whole closet is straight, just like my jean cut. Ain't got to tell you the flow is clever, I'm cold as ever. I'm cold whether you want to sweat it or want a sweater. No Cinderella, beyond the star, I'm interstellar. My pen is better, if not, pick up my pen and tell her. We bang whatever, the rain is tear, get umbrellas. They say we cocky, I mean Bukaki, now come get her. Hey RZA, who made the millions off that one seller? And even better, who made the millions off one letter? Back in my bag like dime bag from Palmetto. My arm ghetto, dirty ratchet, I palmetto. It's like I'm smoking a square down, I'm calm mellow. No, I'm holding my square down, I'm Carmelo. Y'all yellow, putting work with y'all jello. My arm strong, I handle bars with y'all pedal. We not friends, you can't relate, we not kin. I bet on one that's next to nothing, I'm top 10.
That was fire, of course.
Yo, what I love about that more than anything else is I feel like that was a prelude to the other video we played a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Right here.
It's connected.
Fluid.
I can't wait to see what they got coming. Oh man, yo, gonna write the Snoop Dogg down.
That was
Last
like,
Dance with Mary Jane featuring Tom Petty, General, and Snoop Dogg.
let's go.
Great like that called alveoli.
Ravioli.
No, not ravioli. Alveoli. You see this right here? This is the healthy lung, right? You see how nice and pink it is and kind of spongy. This is your lung. Resembles charcoal.
Come on, dog. Don't say no shit like that, man.
If you keep smoking weed, you are gonna die. Bring it in. You have a serious decision to make.
Guess this is my last dance with Mary Jane.
Mother asking me to ever give my lady up. Was about 5 years old to get my first puff. It was love at first light, feeling of the first night. My uncle told me don't rush, this could be your first crush. Now I'm on the block with all the homies and it's a family affair. 17 with a dream, blowing smoke in the air. Serving fiends, my routine is where I was that year. Avoiding fucking pandas in my rearview mirror. Moving on. County blues, wanna lose shit, I'm with all of my peers. Looking back, I wouldn't change shit, oh what a career. I used to flip bags with her, skip class with her. Yeah. She comfortable as fuck when I'm trying to smash with her. She got a lot of fans and they always harassing us. Ashes to ash to dust, feel like I'm Lazarus. Can't get past the rush, never pass her up. Who took this bitch worldwide? Nigga, we gassing up, now it's the
Let's dance with Mary Jane. One more time.
Before the fame, she was my Novocaine. You know it ain't gon' change, 'cause now yet the truth remains that it just ain't the same without the Novo's flame by my side.
What's up, Pop? It ain't my time.
I've seen some things in my life. It feels like I'm raging inside. This time I'm changing my mind. I'm saying goodbye to the dangerous side. Sometimes you gotta roll with it. The fight star is a damn coldness. Somehow she came in my life between the white lies and made it alright. And everything she ever told me, knew it from the get-go. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And if I gotta grab a can of gasoline, strike a match, I'll burn that bridge. It's so unfair what she did to me. The way she sparked this epiphany. I tried to walk away, but I'm crumbling. Whole world crumbling. Some things never change. And that was my even before the fame, she was my Novocaine. You know it ain't gon' change, 'cause now he said it just ain't the same without my Lover's flame by my side. Yeah.
Moving on. Moving on.
Fuck it.
Yo, that was fire.
That was powerful.
That entire, I learned more about Snoop than that one verse. I know about that verse. That was dope.
It really was.
Oh,
Wow. Wow.
We got more. We're not done yet. So we're going to dive right in. That was powerful. We're going to dive right into Young Thug, Future, Money on Money. Let's go.
Money.
The Waxter. Turn your song. Yeah. Okay. Money on money, these millions, you dig? I'm spending this shit on my bitch and my kids. I'm sending the bit, not the beans. This motherfucker pink slip, nigga, no rent. I don't want you gonna do nothing if I gotta be the one tell you to spend. These fuck niggas telling for nothing, and I gotta be the one calling them friends. Drop top Rolls Royce, I don't know the kind, I don't know the name of it. Fuck this little bitch last night and this morning, but I don't know the name of it. She told that pussy she don't know nothing about him, and they fuck the fame of it. We want the same mud, not the green, my nigga, the same mud. Mommy, you're a thigh. I don't want shy. Brother, you're a rape. My brother. Twin, you're a pet. ran through sex. Hey, Louis V. Slacks. Herman Trench. Swim pool heated. Yeah, she ain't trying to eat it. She ain't trying to what? Shawty, you can beat it. 22 liter, ride a 2-seater, round with an eater. Calling me Poppy, I'm calling her mommy, ex-senorita. I ain't been cocky, but I've been putting on air since people. Fuck me good the first day, a nigga might keep her. Blowing money fast like a fucking cheetah. I've been in the trenches filled with hyenas. Boo, got it, spider, whip that bitch from the side. Money on money, these millions, you dig? I'm spending this shit on my bitch and my kids. I'm sending the bitch, not the beans. This motherfucker pink slip, nigga, no rent. I don't want you gonna do nothing if I gotta be the one tell you to spend. These fuck niggas telling for nothing, and I gotta be the one calling them friends. Oh God. Drop top Rolls Royce, I don't know the kind, I don't know the name of it. Fuck this little bitch last night and this morning, but I don't know the name of it. She told that pussy she don't know nothing about him, and they fuck the fame of it. We want the same mud, not the green, my nigga, the same mud.
You identify my bitch with AP. She ain't got an AP, she is not mine. You cold. He cold. She belongs to the streets. Swallow a bitch when petty. Close those snakes, yeah, Betty. Transport far and go steady. Dogging out the whole life shaking. Could went spit, went caddy. Pull up, we ready. For the out bitch, I'm petty. Ice style bowling these spaghetti. Yeah. First off, gotta go get it. Talk, let's do more spinning. Walk down shit, get drenched. Turn the whole city up, lit it. Bad bitch could've went video. Wow. Savage, 21 killers. Brad bitch round with the sister. Dog ass hoe, you a thotty. Bro, turn cop, new body. Twin, you red, you smoke. Shoot him in the head, you the goat. Could've went fed, went broke. Trap nigga living off the ocean. Yeah, they found him the rose, I don't know. The eaters go everywhere I go. Hey.
Money on money, these millions, you dig? I'm spending this shit on my bitch and my kids. I'm sending the bit, not the beans. This motherfucker pink slip, nigga, no rent. I don't want you gonna do nothing if I gotta be the one tell you to spend. These fuck niggas telling for nothing, and I gotta be the one calling them friend. Drop top Rolls Royce, I don't know the kind, I don't know the name. This little bitch last night this morning, but I don't know the name. She told that pussy she don't know nothing about him, and this was the fame of. We want the same mud, not the green, my nigga, the same mud.
Okay, Thugger. Okay, Future. Okay, Thugger. Okay, Future. Okay, Thugger. Okay.
That's what we wanted. And you
Okay.
did it. Thugger did it. That's what we wanted.
Okay. Okay. You home. Okay.
Our music videos for this week. As we proceed to the favorite time of the hour, this
day in hip hop history.
Greatness, do the honors for me.
So this day in hip hop, Naughty by Nature released their 5th album, 1999. Oh man, on Nature's Fury, specifically Nature's Fury. That was
And for the quote of the day, I see hip hop as going in a self-managing place. It's very culturally controlled and artist controlled. It's not really based on the label anymore. Everything is pretty much in the control of the artist, which is amazing. And that was Mr. Travis Scott.
Hey, Mr. Scott now.
Mr. Scott.
Mr. Scott.
Scream it up, Scotty.
Scotty.
No, it's beat me up. Thanks.
Got them tissues now, Scotty.
But thank you everyone for joining us on a amazing episode of the Sunday Digest.
Episode 10.
12.
Oh yeah, episode 10 toes down, but it's number 12.
10 toes down.
Next time it'll be 13.
Yes. Next week. Season 2, episode 13. Next week.
Right.
Next week, y'all. Tune in.
Till then, thank you so much for joining us, and as always,
thank you
for watching.